Yep.
Now, Radiant Typhoon going second against Dracotail, they have some tools that a lot of other decks don't have. Mystical Space Typhoon,
Trophies.
right?
Yeah.
So you're going to
Standby.
be able to deal
Main.
with something like Dracotail Flame, because you can activate maybe one of your Radiant Typhoon
Ketsu?
quick plays. They try and flame it.
Sure.
You can Mystical Space Typhoon your own card. The flame won't be able to negate it, and then it can reset itself with its
mana.
own effect as well. So there's
Resolution.
lots of cool tricks that Radiant Typhoon can do.
Not to mention that all the Radiant
You play
Typhoon
40
cards, if they're destroyed by card effect, they just can
43.
reset themselves
Exactly.
anyway.
Yeah, that just comes right back. So Ketsu
Almost summon
Dracotail is going to be the
Lukai's
first activation.
Going to be grabbing a copy of Lucas here. Interesting start from Pack.
This is where Joel and Lockbird would come in handy.
Yeah, not something that's typically strong
Urga?
against this matchup, but when you're playing all these other sub-engines, it becomes much stronger.
Brandon Fusion.
But looks like everything's resolving so far. We've
Is it good?
tried to get the Ash out of the way, but Brandon Fusion is actually going to be resolving. So now with Urgula in the hand, he's going to likely just send a copy of Fallen of the White Dragon and Spenta. So this can allow him, we'll see, actually it can kind of do anything.
Summon Albion.
We'll see if he chooses to make
Anything on
the
res?
Zoroa like we saw earlier.
Spenta.
The DJ, yeah, it looks like he's doing the
target
same kind of play.
Lukai's.
Some of the Albion, no effect.
Oh.
Spinta effect to equip from the
add.
extra deck. This is exactly what a DJ
Sorry,
did
Yeah.
earlier,
Artemis add.
actually.
I think when you have other Dracotail cards to
I'll add
play with,
Spenta.
this is just a little bit safer. You go ahead and set up some form of interruption.
Okay, now things are taking a different path, adding the Spinta to the hand with the Artemis
affect
Moon
Spenta to add.
Maiden.
Just to have it in the grave for follow-up, like in later turns. I mean, you could just essentially skip this step by adding Crowley directly, but you might as well.
True. So, yep, the Spinta's going to be
Crowley
able to
effect.
discard to add the Magistus Crowley.
Fusion.
Crowley's going to special summon, allowing Pack to fusion summon.
I think the only reason Aditya didn't do this is because he hadn't checked for Droll yet.
And Pack's already passed the Droll check. Yep.
Mhm. And now we're going to be
Thinking
fusion
opposition.
summoning for Zoroa.
Yep, and that is going to be on the field in the extra monster zone.
5 mana effect.
And now we can activate Phimena here. Having that insulation with the Zoroa, he can negate any monster effect. He's going to be using the Lucas and the Urgula. Both of these are going to be able to activate. The Urgula is going to be able to get back the Phimena. And it looks like we're going to be using a Fualis as well, just for, like
So I
removing
use
dead
one
cards
from
in
field,
hand to
two
get
from
better
hand.
cards.
Swap them out for something
Shillings.
useful.
This goes to the graveyard.
When you use 5 mana to fusion summon, you usually want to swap out something like a Mulcharmy so you're able to
5
add back
mana,
that 5 mana you
and-
discarded for the effect. And then you can send it back later on with a Rahu, then add it back to your hand with an Urgula.
Now, because the Lucas did hit the field, we lost the Artemis that was attached to it. So Zoroa is not currently able to use its effect. So we're going to want to be able to equip
Chainlink
something later
2.
down the line.
Urgula, Chainlink 3, Lukai's.
Yep, we're going to be adding back the Fallen as well as the Phimena, and then Urgula as well as Lucas are going to trigger in the graveyard to go ahead and set. We've already used Ketu, so we're going to be accessing likely Rahu and one of the trap cards here.
It's really cool that Brandon Fusion eventually lets you access the Fallen of the White Dragon from your deck when you're adding it back with the Arthalion. Love to see it.
Okay.
Unfortunately, now we are locked into fusions, so we're not going to be able
Activate
to synchro into the Ecclesia here, but we're going to be activating Rahu next.
Yep, we're going to use the 5 mana from hand, and he already has Urgula, so maybe something like Dracotail Pan or Frixel.
Just get them in rotation.
Or
right?
Malulu.
Yeah.
Yeah, Malulu's probably the smart one. Nope, it's
So
going to be
5 mana
Pan.
And now we're going to be able to activate.
It's kind of
Well,
nice. Oh, go ahead.
Got to summon something first.
Yeah, it's nice to have Pan like online and
Chainlinks?
accessible through an Arthalion, so you can use it to take out an
Chainlink
opponent's
1,
monster for another form
5
of
mana.
disruption at some point.
Chainlink 2, Pan.
Yeah, so now we get to go ahead and activate both those effects, get the other two trap cards here. We'll see how he
Thinking
opts.
if I want to pop or not.
Oh yeah, he could choose to destroy a monster here with Pan.
Yeah, I'll resolve Pan to kill my own Arthur
Okay, getting the
Then
Arthur
I'll resolve the
in the graveyard.
Set Horn.
Interesting. We'll see where this comes into play later. So now he should likely be activating the effect of Fallen the White Dragon. Oh, no, it doesn't seem like it if he's going to be giving his
Argala.
opponent his attack.
Targeting 5 mana.
Yep, here. The Urgula is returned to the bottom. 5 mana goes to the hand.
Interesting.
Yeah, I really want to know what the benefit of destroying the Arthalion with the Pan. I know there's the reason behind it.
Affect Zoroa, targeting.
Zoro's now going to use zone
Artemis?
effect to equip,
Okay.
getting the Artemis back on.
Attempt to leave main phase.
Good.
Proceed to end phase.
I wonder if it's to play around Super Poly.
Yeah, that very much could be getting the dragon off the field.
Affect Albion.
Yeah, I think that has to be what it is. I was just sitting here trying to think about it for a minute.
I mean, you might as well, right? You want to limit your opponent's options as much as possible. It's not really doing much on the field.
It really doesn't.
choose
And
to
it's
send
gonna,
from
it's gonna
deck
come back.
the
You
Fallen
can
Versus.
choose basically when it comes back in the Dracotail deck. You just have to do a fusion summon, sending 2 monsters to the graveyard at the same time, and it'll come right back to the field.
There you go.
This is a monster negate, right?
Correct.
Okay. I'll draw for turn.
Yeah, nothing else in end phase. Pass turn.
All
All
right.
right, that's 4 sets directly from the deck.
The draw phase, I'll try to.
Now it's time
As
for
a
Radiant
MST
Typhoon to
from
play.
that turn.
It's going to be Manifestation as elite here. Are we going to be using the effect to add
adding
Mystical
MST,
Space
correct?
Typhoon or send a Radiant Typhoon card from the deck to the grave?
That's good.
It sounded like he was going to use the send effect, but I imagine you are just going for the MST here. Yeah, we're just going to grab
Nice
MST.
ghost rare.
Yeah.
Needs to be conscious
you.
of Dracotail Flame.
On
Also,
resolution,
Manifestation,
I'll try
typically not the
to-
strongest effect, right? Getting one in the graveyard, something you want more so later, just to be able to summon back a copy of Phoenix or Varun.
Chain,
It looks like we're going to be
enemy
resolving Crusea
resistance.
next, because a quick play spell was activated. Will we be using the Zoroa to negate this? It seems like a good use of it. It looks
No
like it.
responses.
Oh,
Channeling
oh no. I thought he said no responses. Oh no. Okay.
To do what?
to draw. Sorry.
So he's
Draw.
going to try and use Radiant Typhoon Visions here to draw
Resolve.
a couple cards.
Chain.
That looks like it's going to resolve. Obviously, you don't want to chain anything
This is-
here because you know he has Mystical
Yeah,
Space
resolve.
Typhoon.
So, can I cut your deck for the
Sure,
draw?
sure.
Thanks.
Crusea, one of the most important cards in the Radiant Typhoon strategy, being able to activate or access a Mystical Space Typhoon as well as another name. All right.
Draws another copy of Crusea, and it looks like the Fallen and the Virtuous.
I will discard
Has to
here.
discard a Radiant Typhoon card. Going to discard one of those
And
Cruseas.
then
Might as well get rid of the cards that are known.
Now the
Now
other
I
Crusea that he
have,
eventually used. So he chained the
Use-
Visions
Yeah,
to
he
the
chained-
Crusea effect.
I'm
Okay.
Thinking other triggers.
Interesting.
So now he can add 2. He can add a Mystical
And
Space
just
Typhoon and a
change
Radiant
it.
Typhoon card, maybe?
And because another quick play spell was activated, he can activate Varun. Switch himself from the hand.
I mean, we're seeing why Radiant Typhoon is strong.
Now the Varun, once it hits the field, will instigate Zhao from
Cards in
monster
end?
effects.
I have 5.
Thank you.
Mystical Space Typhoon is not in the graveyard yet, so it does not negate and destroy.
Do you think there's any merit just to activate Mystical Space Typhoon
will
like on the
I
Dracotail
will
Flame,
use
just to get the
MS
Typhoon in your graveyard
from
and
the
deal with the
Gillis.
Flame?
Well, at that
Oh,
point, they
kill
can chain
this
and draw it.
flame. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're right.
might not give them a draw.
So he's trying to like maximize his value, but it also is going to keep Mystical Space Typhoon out of the graveyard. But now that he has 2, he could potentially get rid of it and prevent the draw.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think there's any,
Generous?
like, as long as he has it in his hand, he can't use the flame anyway, so he might as well hold that. And the longer you wait, the more access
So
you
you
have
have
to
two
something like
MSCs all
Phonics,
down.
and then
Yep.
that
Yeah.
allows you to have more push. So you want to at least be able to resolve Phonics if you're going to
Main
have to
phase
use a
one.
manifestation later in the turn.
That's main
Okay,
phase
that
now?
makes sense.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
But
Stand by
but
my
Looks like a
face.
Link Summon.
It
Think-
was
think-
in
yeah.
draw phase, yeah.
yeah, one sec. Thinking
I was
standby.
thinking before.
Sorry.
He's trying to summon that Radiant Typhoon, Varun, the Marine.
Eidolon.
Eidolon, the last word is tough. Eidolon.
I'll target.
All right, we're going to be starting with Sting.
This.
That's usually the card that you would use Mystical Space Typhoon on early, just to get it out of the way.
Good, so they can't banish something from your
Chain,
graveyard.
Yeah.
Now
targeting-
the Gulamel.
No response. You're going to be able to use the
This.
Gulamel here. That's going to force out the Varun unless you want to summon it back from graveyard
right.
later.
Nope.
Yep, he's going to preserve the negate because you have the Mystical Space Typhoon to bring it back.
The Ketu's going back to the bottom of the deck, and Pack will get to draw a card here.
All right, 2 interruptions from Pack used up here.
Main phase?
Yeah.
Sure.
I wonder what he intends to hold the Zoroa for. I think he just wants to wait until there's a better card to destroy because it doesn't have to destroy the
main
card it
phase.
negates.
Yeah, main phase.
Hmm.
All right, looks like we're going for Fallen the Virtuous here.
Sending for cost.
Sending a copy in Albion, the Branded Dragon, going for the Zoroa, trying to force it out. I mean, yeah, like at that point, what do you... You're just going to have to let it walk. Not much you can
Okay.
do about it.
Yep, and you see the thumbs up.
Resolution.
Have nothing.
Now Thalion can come
Okay, I
back
have
because...
a chain trigger, pan.
Oh yeah, Pan, because the fusion monster was destroyed, now you can summon back a spellcaster from the graveyard.
Chain chip.
It's going to chain Mystical Space Typhoon.
This?
Going after... That's the flame, I would assume.
I mean, yeah, he does know which one he needs to go out. He knows where all 4 are.
Yeah,
No
he knows
mysteries
the
here.
Fallen and the Virtuous, the Horn, and the Flame.
Chain, target.
Chain.
Oh, so he went after the Horn.
Okay, so he's choosing to... Oh, because he's chaining it on the effect of Pan, so he can't add back whatever Pan summons. Any point. So now the Goulamel will leave. Sting will go back to the bottom of the deck. He will draw another card, and then Pan will resolve.
Then
Yeah, the Pan's not on the
Pan
field, right?
resolve?
Yeah, no, the Pan is just... It has to put itself to the bottom of the deck, yeah.
It's just waiting to be resolved, yeah.
And that's going to summon a copy of Lucius.
Lucas effect.
This could add a
Oh,
copy
your
of...
turn, player. Sorry.
Yes.
I have a trigger here.
Now, because Mystical
Chain
Space
is
Typhoon
fine.
was activated, you can bring
Thank
back
you.
the Varun from
Person
the
in?
graveyard. The effect in
I have
hand
fun.
and the effect in graveyard. 2 separate effects. They're both once per turn.
Chain link. 2 ghost spell.
Okay, so he's going to forego the Lucius effect here to go spell the Varun to keep it in the graveyard.
You're good.
That seems fairly worthwhile if
Chain
you
link
have the
3.
pieces you need. And then we're going to activate Fallen
Target.
the Virtuous.
Oh wait, I can't. I'm sorry, I can't do that.
Yeah, he
Sorry,
doesn't have
sorry.
Ecclesia on the
Yeah,
field, so he
I don't
cannot
have
use the
Ecclesia.
Reborn effect.
Sorry. Yeah, that's
Attempted
good.
to activate the wrong
Yeah.
technically so
Yeah.
technically illegal
Yeah,
activation.
yeah, that's my
Still
bad.
get a
Should we-
warning.
So
Yeah.
just spell.
No problem.
Okay.
Yeah, resolve goes.
Yep. No.
Resolve goes bell, and then resolve Lucas, right?
Yeah, resolve Lucius. No. I
No,
can't use Lucius.
yeah,
I'm
okay.
using Bella. Because if
Yeah,
I
you
use
have
Lucius,
to-
I won't be able to
Yeah,
resolve.
I knew he
You're
skipped
not-
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many cards in hand?
Master will teach you that real quickly.
beforehand.
Sure.
Yeah.
Then I will.
Pack not to try to take any chances here. He is very honest with his opponent.
Effect.
All right,
Sorry,
Eldum
I
is
have a
coming
mess
out
thing.
next.
I do
Yeah,
it.
you do.
Yeah, because Mystical Spice Typhoon is in the graveyard.
Special summon the Radiant Typhoon. Eldum.
Yes, that's good.
Okay.
Eldum's going to be able to add a Radiant Typhoon monster.
Then I
Likely
will
going to be a
get
copy of
this.
Swen. Or no, it's going to be
Yes.
Magala.
So he's trying to go from Magala into Swin, potentially.
Thinking on resolution.
No problem.
Holding on to that flame for dear life. I guess trying to find a good time to activate 5 mana as well.
You're good to continue.
Okay. Then I will do a link chip.
Yep.
Back to add MS chip.
It is good.
Varun is finally coming down. The Link Varun, and that's going to be able to place Radiant Typhoon Mandate or add Mystical Space Typhoon to the hand here.
Yeah, you get to add Mystical Space Typhoon on summon.
It's good here, yes.
Okay.
It also has another effect that targets 2 face-up monsters in the field, including a Radiant Typhoon, and
Yes.
place them into the spell and
Then I
trap
try
zones.
to
Ooh, yeah, that's definitely a cool one. Now, Magala is going to be special summoned from the hand.
activate
Mystical
these,
Space Typhoon is going to be
targeting-
activated. Let's see if he's going to go after the flame. Looks like he is. So that's going to
Chain
prompt
target.
Pack to chain it, targeting
MST.
Space Typhoon.
No response.
And then he's going to chain
Chain
the Fallen and the
targets.
Virtuous to go after the Magala so it won't be able to
Essential
special
boss.
summon a monster from the deck.
I'll target this.
Now, the Varun is able to chain
Thank you.
as long as, or after the chain, because a quick play spell was activated, it can place the mandate on the field from the deck, but just getting everything out of the way before the mandate hits the field.
So
Yep, and the
destroy.
chain's going to resolve. So Fallen and the Virtuous is going to take down Magala. The Flame is going to negate the Mystical Space Typhoon, put a card to the bottom, let Pack draw a
Then
card.
Getting the value from
Throws
all
and
3
those.
trap cards here from
Right,
Pack,
I
not
have
using the
the
flame until
trigger.
all the Mystical Space Typhoons were gone.
Yeah, what triggers do you have?
This effect should.
Yep, just the
place.
Varun now
Poison
because
have
Mystical
to-
Space Typhoon was
So
activated,
MST, I know.
or the
2
Virtuous
unknowns,
at this
right?
point. Either work.
2 unknowns.
It's good.
So Mandate is now on the
Yep.
field, but if you don't have any more quick play spells in the hand, it doesn't really mean much.
Yeah, it definitely took a while to get
Then I'm
onto
trying
the
to use
field.
Effect, targeting.
Now you're going to be able to use Mandate's effect to go ahead and put 3 cards
Yes.
back.
Draw a card.
This and this.
Good.
Now 5 in hand, right?
5. Yeah.
Still a lot of cards in hand for Pack. Has not used 5 mana yet.
Okay.
I think might be just waiting.
Special summon effect.
All right, now we're going to
Yeah,
be able to
it's
summon Swen. Swen's going to be able to add another spell trap here. Well, spell.
Spell. Well, you technically can add a monster. You get Chant, and then you can get a Radiant Typhoon monster, potentially.
Looks like we're going for
can I read that
Ascension,
card?
trying to get back a monster
Sure.
from the graveyard. Ascendance.
Okay,
Close enough.
Thinking. You're good.
Good.
Yeah.
Now Pack just with that Lucius on the field. He has the Fimena in hand and
True.
4 other cards. Jaw's doing a
Sorry,
great
what's your
job
rating?
here of breaking through everything that Pack had. I mean, he had the 3 Dracotail traps, Fallen in the Virtuous. He had a Gulamel on the field, and all of that's gone now.
I tried to activate.
I mean, yeah, both players just showing why their decks are strong.
To
Pack just
scale,
getting
right?
all the value
Yeah.
he can
Okay.
from those spells and traps.
Anywhere?
And now you see him using that effect that you just mentioned to send
I'll
both of
click
those
here
monsters
to
into the
summon.
spell and trap zone.
To summon, right?
Yeah.
Now he's going to use Ascendance to try and special summon from the graveyard.
Let's see what he goes for.
Okay.
And if you're
Magala still hasn't used its effect yet.
Nothing on Rose.
Yeah, he's going to want to... No, nothing on res. He's just going to let him go into Chant.
It's good.
Chant is able to resolve here.
Radiant Typhoon is such a cool deck.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
I mean, people keep
think
saying
you
it's
searched
very
like 5
similar to
episodes.
Sky It's so strong at cracking fields.
Yeah. I was like, oh my god, how many MSCs you got?
Like, this is the third
A
Mystical
lot.
Space Typhoon
Okay.
that he's added to his
Let's get-
hand this turn.
Good.
Just want to point that out. He shoveled some back with Mandate as well, but
Just summon from deck.
All right, now Magala is able to activate here to summon one that he doesn't already have.
Phonics, yep.
And there's the
it's gonna be
Phonics.
Phonics.
So you have 2 MSCs, 1 unknown. Yep.
Yeah. Phonics is even great
Yeah,
at picking
and
apart a field, but by the time the Phonics came out, the field is already cleaned up.
And now we're just going to overlay into a rank
It's
3.
going to be... Oh,
Gods
Gods
of
of Shadow to stop the Fimena.
It's good.
I don't think Pack saw that coming.
I didn't see it coming. And I have the deck list right in front of me.
Leave them in face.
Thinking.
Absolutely incredible plays
leave
here
yeah.
from Joao from Brazil.
Yep. 3,000.
The one thing
it's
is, like,
33.
Yeah,
He's-
3,003.
He doesn't have enough damage
So
yet.
I'm at 4,700.
So Pack just has a full hand. He's going to get another card off the Albion in the end phase.
Then I will go to main phase 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
game's definitely not over just
That's
yet,
it,
but
Pack.
I feel like you have like a little moral victory here. Like,
Trying to leave main
could
phase
Pack
2.
have even had like a better field than
Fimena.
what he had? Like,
Yes, he could have.
oh yeah, he was missing
Like-
the fall into the White Dragon at the start, so he
Yeah.
didn't get access to the synchro.
So we both
So
got
yeah,
one.
having to start with Branded Fusion
Okay.
or Rahu kind of like limits what you could have.
Resolution?
Yeah,
Nothing.
but it still is a pretty incredible field.
Yeah, he got as much of the Dracotail
Chainlink.
cards as he needed. Okay, so
1 Artaline.
Sure. I'm trying to leave them in phase.
Yep.
End phase, I have effect here.
all right, so Fimena's effect was transformed
Okay.
into draw 1 card. And then because 2 materials were sent from Gods of Shadow to the graveyard, Arthalion was able to come back.
Okay.
Fallen
Wait.
in the Virtues. Okay.
Yeah, they still count as monster card, not as Exceeds materials, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please.
And it checks in the grave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
You
I'm thinking like Dimensional Fissure, how you
draw.
can attach
It doesn't matter where they
materials.
come from, right?
Yeah, the
Semi?
once they're there, the monsters hit
Main.
the graveyard. Yeah.
All right, and during the end phase, Zhao set another copy of Fallen the
Target
Virtues
these
as
2,
well.
and I'll target.
We're going to start with Ecclesia and the Dark Dragon in the
Thinking.
graveyard. Go ahead and recycle some of Pack's cards while also getting rid of some
Yes.
resources from Zhao.
Return to deck.
Shuffle back deck.
Thinking.
And Mr. Which card did he go for? Is he just going for the Fallen and the Virtuous? Yeah, just, okay, forcing it out right now.
Send.
Send, for sure.
He's targeting
The Phonics?
not the lion.
Or is he chaining the Phonics?
Okay.
Oh, okay. Just the
That's right.
no,
Yep.
he is targeting the Phonic.
Okay, because that means if he activates that Mystical Space Typhoon later, he can summon it
Um,
back. He just wants to leave it. He just doesn't want to have it be vulnerable, I suppose.
But Arthaline seems like such a good target.
Effect?
Fallen in the
Normal
Virtuous.
summon.
It just
effect,
gets banished,
targeting 5 mana.
And now we're going to be normal summoning
trying to
Frixel,
respond here.
targeting Fimena. It's going to be met with Mystical Space Typhoon, and then
Resolve.
if there's no chain, Mandate is going to chain to
Resolve.
the Frixel to negate it.
Resolution, do you have some trigger?
I have no triggers.
I have chain.
What did he hit with Mystical Space Typhoon?
Here and
I
chain
think
link to.
Lucius, I think.
Well,
Chain Bell.
and now we get to Bell the
Phonics.
Phonics.
Okay.
So Varun's going to come out. That's going to help him negate a monster effect.
Just gets destroyed, right?
Yeah.
Or so it was his own Varun, the Link monster that he destroyed with Mystical Space Typhoon. Makes more sense to leave the Lucius on the field.
Looks like he was eyeing the Spenta to get access to the Magistus cards again.
Banish Spenta. Target Arthaline.
No problem.
Okay.
Spenta going ahead and equipping.
Thinking
Okay.
on
This is the one that I believe
Yep.
goes
Do I have how
after
many hands?
spells and traps.
4.
foreign hand.
It's the Ninaruru, the Magistus Glass Goddess.
I'm trying to activate the effect here, targeting this.
Now he's using Mandate's effect to put
Yes.
3 quick plays back to draw a fresh card.
Yeah.
Both these decks just generate value so well.
Yeah, this is the 2 top decks of the weekend going at it here in the final
play the
round and
plus?
just being played
No.
excellently.
Just target.
And it's just really fun to
It's
watch.
for a monster or spell trap?
Spell Trap.
Spell trap, sure. I'll have a draw.
I mean, this game one taking quite some time. Both players having full access to their engines.
Okay.
Okay.
Effect. Target this and this.
Okay, gonna go ahead and get rid of the last set here.
I'll activate
It's
this.
gonna Mystical
targeting-
Space Typhoon. Looks like he's going to chain it. There's nothing really to negate with the Mandate.
Okay.
Yep. just- I mean,
affection.
Yeah,
Might as well
sure.
just negate the Arthaline.
he's like, sure.
Why not?
Now we already activated the Phonics Graveyard here. So the only thing online now for Joao is that Varun on the field. And with Mystical Space Typhoon in the graveyard, that is a negate and destroy. For Monster Effect.
All right, Branded Fusion is the next card. Met by Ash Blossom.
Oh, Pack doesn't seem happy about that. Does he have any more ways to extend? He's already normal summoned the Frixel. He doesn't have the Fimena anymore.
Oh, that's why he destroyed his own Phonics. It was to make sure that the Varun would hit the field so he could chain block it from something like Ghost Bell, and that is exactly what happened. Really smart stuff from Zhao. That just like clicked in my head right now when I was looking at the game state.
You have 1 MSC, right, Engrave?
Yeah,
I
these-
knew they're both
you have two,
excellent
okay.
players.
Yeah, they're here for a reason.
It's incredible. Like the layers, like it's beautiful to watch.
Now Varun will be negating and destroying the effect of Fallen of the White Dragon in the hand to summon itself. And that's going to be the Magistus Dracotail.
Oh, this card makes me hungry,
Monster card.
Asala. It makes me crave some breakfast burritos, I'll tell you that. But yeah, Magistus Dracotail is a really cool card. It actually saw like some play during like Snake Eye format, since it has multiple ways that you can like summon it, and it's a tuner.
Oh, sorry. I can't do this. Yeah.
Oh, you can't summon
It has to be Waterline. Oh, wait, no, but this is summoned from the thing,
He has
right?
to use a spellcaster and the
Yeah,
dragon.
yeah. Yeah, I can send. Yeah. Yeah, I can do it. So,
No.
But he has to put them in the graveyard,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Arthaline can't do it. Because
Yeah,
it would be
sorry about
banished.
Enter battle.
Battlefield, okay.
Attack.
Okay, we're just going to be clearing the Gossip
Beat
Shadow
up.
here.
This deck.
Pass.
All
And
right.
it's just a pass back. Okay,
go for
this
Yeah.
should be fairly easy for Joao to wrap it up. He just needs to summon, or he just needs to
No,
activate a quick play
he
spell.
takes no damage.
Yeah, I mean, Mandate's also going to give him another card. But he would lose all his Mystical Space Typhoons out of the graveyard if he did that, maybe. I mean, his hand's not great. I see a Mulcharmy and Ash Blossom and one other card.
Excuse me.
Yep.
I love this. They both like switched graveyards and looked through each other's graveyards.
Seeing what resources have been gone through, like
I
both
love
players,
it.
like very deep into their engines here. I think it's double Ash and Fualos in his
The last
hand.
3, right?
Yeah. Oh, it's double?
The
Oh,
last
wow.
3 ones.
Yeah, it's good.
But he's going to get to draw another card. Very runic-like. Being able to put back your quick plays and draw cards every single turn.
Let's see what it is. Oh, it looks like a
Just
monster.
green? Oh, I thought it was green. Is it Eldum?
I mean, that's
No, Swin.
That's green.
Yep, in main phase. Sorry, normal summon effect. Yep.
They're riding main
Yeah.
Yep,
phase.
so Swin's going to be able to add a Radiant Typhoon spell.
I mean, that has to be a normal summon though, right?
Yep. He had to shuffle back all his Mystical Space Typhoons with the Mandate. He's going to get Chant.
And now we're going to be Link summoning the Varun into Varun.
Actualized in MS2.
Yep. I'll concede.
Yeah, I'm
Sorry.
just going to go ahead and save time
Wow. I'm going to give a clap to
you
that.
mentioned
The
the
side decks have
What?
been utilized.
Draw
Alright.
standby main.
Draw phase.
here. Hack is going first
Oh,
here.
Perulia.
Standby.
That
main.
didn't used to hurt.
But now there's so many monsters you
Oh,
summon
Femina?
from your hand. But he's just going to go straight into Femina.
It looked like he did have access to Fall on the White Dragon, but at this point, you're just going to forgo it.
It's not worth giving Radiant Typhoon cards. He's going to send Malulu and Lucius to the graveyard to summon
Chainlink will move the chain to the
Secretariat.
guys.
That was a lot of cards that you could have given
No problem.
value for Perulia, but it looks like we're going to be able to put back the Malulu, or rather trigger those effects in the grave, and then use Secretariat to summon out that Lucius from the graveyard as well.
So it gets to go a roundabout way of dodging that Perulia.
And likely, we're going to put the Malulu back to the bottom of the deck to summon the Lucius. Maybe just add it back to hand.
Yep, could be the case. You get to have access to Ketu and Rahu now.
Eventually, there will be an Urgala to add back the Femina in grave. Are we going to start with Ketu?
Ketu?
Good.
That looks like the case here. Now, we've already used Femina, so we'll see what he wants to go for. Just going to grab the Urgala now, and then we're going to go straight into the Rahu. Or do you want to activate the Secretarion first?
Affect Secretarion.
Yep, just to
target
load up that Arthur
this
line a little bit
and
more.
Sure.
Yep, the Malulu is going to go back to the bottom of the deck to summon out the Lucius.
Could be the other way.
I mean, both ways are functional, but
they're both strong. But I think, yeah, the Lucius makes it.
I mean, it seems like the ways to fusion summon have resolved so far. Oh, no, like we're
Yep.
going for the Malulu.
Maybe that means he wants to fusion summon again because Lucius, what's it going to
Rahu?
grab you? Like a 5 minutes that you've already used potentially?
And we do get to play around the Ash Blossom here as well by summoning the Malulu.
Three in hand, correct?
Free hand.
Effect.
All right, Malulu's effect is going to be activated here, so he's going to be able to use 2 more cards from his hand. Does he have another Dracotail? Ooh, that's a good Dracotail to have in your hand when your Rahu gets Ash Blossom. He has the Urgala
Chainlink.
already.
That's the one he got off Ketu.
Target.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So that's why he had it, of course.
And we saw the
This
Fallen of
is
White that we
Chainlink
mentioned
Urgala?
earlier. I mean, the Perulia
Sure.
did do a lot of work. He's not giving him 0 draws, but it cut off him normal summoning the Lucius and special summoning the Fallen.
Cool. This is really neat. Because we were saying, like, oh, Perulia's strong against the deck now, but there's still ways to navigate through it.
I mean, his board would have been significantly stronger had he not been Perulia, but you are still opting to give him 0 cards and make a semblance of a board.
Attempt
Yeah.
to leave me.
I mean, this is definitely way worse.
Drop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not as strong as it could be, but only having 4
Standby.
cards in the hand
Yeah.
for Zhao. It's going to be tough for him to do what he did in
Normal
game
summon
number
effect.
1, but he's going to start things off with Radiant Typhoon Eldum. It's going to be met by an Effect Veiler right away.
Anything here?
And yeah, it looks like he's trying to go to a
Nothing here.
game 3 as quickly as possible, but there is a Mystical Space Typhoon.
I mean, you're just going to chain it, just
Yeah.
try to get a draw here,
Chain, target.
Yep, flame the Mystical Space Typhoon.
put the Ketu back. And now we'll see if we're able to summon one of those monsters from the hand because Mystical Space
Resolution.
Typhoon was activated.
Sure.
I think he has Ash Blossom and another Eldum in his hand. I don't. Or it
Yeah.
looks like he's going to
Malulu
Malulu
effect?
now.
Yep, it looks like there's nothing in chain there. Yeah, just going to go ahead and send the Urgala as well. I wonder what you're doing this for. Okay.
Arth
Chainlink
Lion,
1,
gonna add
target
back.
Veiler.
The
Oh,
the
we just
Veiler.
Another
Two, two,
Veiler,
three.
okay.
And then you're going to be able to trigger both those in the graveyard for fun.
Yep. Maybe set Ketu and Rahu.
I think it's a little vulnerable to set Ketu again right now. I wouldn't set it when you only have one copy.
Just say, oh yeah, it's not as free as it used to be, definitely. Just grab Sting and Horn.
Getting the trap
Thinking
cards
of res
online. Like, if there was another copy of Mystical Space
Yeah, you're
Typhoon,
good.
it probably would have just
Good.
been used to deny the flame.
Special summon.
All right, so
Alright.
he does have. It was another copy
Um,
of Eldum, so he has 2 level 3s on the field at least.
Another.
Another Elden.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't do too much. He can go into Ruin, and again, that doesn't really do much either.
No, we might be
5
going
mana
to
effect?
game number 3 here pretty quickly.
I mean, Zhao's still playing. Okay.
So he's
okay.
going to fusion summon
Just
for
negate
Zoroa.
activation or just effect?
Effect.
One of them.
Sure. Nothing here.
No.
The fusion one. It's the one that's hard, the hard name to say. The Magistus Verathranga.
Right,
Ver-
Ragna, yeah.
Thragna.
Yeah.
Verathragna.
Thinking what summon. You have Unveiling in hand, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's game.
Okay. Then next one.
All right, so yeah, going to game number. Sure. Fist bump. Good luck. Game 3 is underway.
And draw face.
All right, it
here,
looks like
I
Pack has a
will
really important card. It's the same one
try
that I can't tell if it's
to
Flawless or
get
Perulia.
MST.
It is
no response.
Perulia.
Yeah, Perulia is the one that you want to have in this matchup.
Yeah. So first it's going to be Radiant Typhoon Chant to probably add Swin or Eldum.
On resolution.
Or Mystical
I have
Space
a
Typhoon.
trigger.
That's interesting. That means he probably doesn't have
I
any other
will
Radiant
try
Typhoon
to
quickly, right? Because
summon.
Chant's the one you usually don't want to
Chain.
grab
there's-
MST.
And there is the Cresea.
And then I will
Does
Does he
change
have
to
called
get
by?
an
Nope,
MST.
it's going to be
Yeah,
Ascendance.
Get an MSC. Yeah. That's good.
And then I
Sure,
will
just to
change
grab another
your
copy of
targeting.
Mystical Space Typhoon,
Yeah,
and
that's
then
good.
chain Mystical Space
Okay.
Typhoon on the
Just
Ascendance
get
to go ahead and
try,
destroy,
I
and
get
then
an
Ascendance will be
MST.
able to reset
Yep.
itself.
And then you summon, I draw.
You draw for
Draws
sure.
1 for the Crocea. Oh, was that another Perulia?
And then
That's
I will
another
have
Mulcharmy. I don't know if it's
Chain
Perulia or
Link
Fua.
one, Chain Link two
You know,
to
Pack
set.
has really changed
Chainlink
something
3,
about himself.
target.
Not playing the Starlight or
Chainlink
the
three,
QCR Fua or Ferulia
Good.
that we normally see from him. Usually his deck
so
is
you step back,
completely
you just
maxed out.
So you have
Yeah,
MST.
those legendary
and 2
5Ds decks containing those common Mulcharmies,
Okay.
you know. Maybe he hasn't been able to get his
semi?
hands on any of the secret rare
Memphis.
versions.
Thinking semi.
Sure.
Who knows?
Maybe it was a last minute decision to put them in this deck.
Yeah, and he just had to scramble, and maybe he just went
Yeah,
and was
maybe
able to
it's
buy
good.
the 3 legendary 5Ds decks and get those awesome common versions of the Mulcharmies.
Oh, it looks like we're just going to be setting the rest of the hand here.
Yikes! So
My
now
turn.
it looks like Zhao's trying to do what Pac did and not play
Draw.
into a Perulia.
Standby.
The Mourner met the
Main.
Cresea. So we'll see how he has the tools. There's no Dimensional Fissure on the field, so Pac does feel good about that.
And there's no cards in Zhao's hand, so the hidden
also?
technology probably
Yeah, yeah,
will
like I
not
was-
be there as well. Unless he could have a quick way to add something to his hand or
he,
something.
He might do some hidden
Oh, sorry.
technology, yeah. Okay,
Rahu?
we're going to be starting with a normal summon of Cartesia,
Rahu
followed up by an
is
activation of
Suzu.
Rahu. There is no Ash Blossom this time, so we're going to be using another copy of Perulia from the hand. Along with Urgula. Urgula makes a lot of sense here, just going after one of those back rows randomly. And then we're going to be able to summon Arthalion here. And what do you think you're adding back at this point? Just the Mourner?
Chainlink 1.
yeah,
targets,
probably.
Mourner.
Yep,
Chainlink
going
2,
for the
Urgula.
Mourner, and then Urgula, Chainlink 2, to just get rid of one of these 4 sets here from Joao.
Chain Link 3 here.
We're going to be
Same
chaining
Droplet.
Droplet,
thinking about
getting rid of the Cresea. So no
Oh,
monster
and
effect in this
anything
chain,
else.
Yep.
unless Joao chains
Little
more,
bit.
which he's thinking about it.
Probably
Just
not a
thinking
good
that
idea with the
any
Blazing
response?
Cartesia on the field.
Yeah.
And then
Oh, but he does change
Thinking?
Ascendance to special summon from the graveyard or add an MST.
I mean, now he can, yeah, as you mentioned, just easily chain the Cartesia.
But maybe that's what Zhao wants.
Yeah, so that he just gets to
It's the bait.
to stop whatever he summons.
This could be the bait.
I mean, yeah, I don't know how important this Mourner really is.
Pac has to be thinking this is bait.
No problem.
Joao has not made a mistake yet, so
It's good.
Yeah,
he's-
he lets it resolve.
now he has to choose. Is he going to get rid of the Arthalion, or is he going to get rid of the...
Oh, he really wants to force out this Blazing Cartesia.
And send this
He's
for
going to
plus.
go after it with the Fallen and the Virtuous.
Well, this Urgula got rid of all 4, so...
Yeah, this Urgla put in a lot of work. I mean, is there any reason not to chain it now?
I mean,
anything for like Secretarion or something? I don't.
Well, what do you? It's just going to get negated by the droplet, right?
Oh, yeah, that's why he's trying to force it out so hard, so no matter what, it'll be negated. But like,
how much do you value this Mourner? Do you even care?
I mean, is it better just? Yep. Yeah, he's gonna let it go. Is it better just have the Arthalion on the field and change the MST?
Sure. So at least he gets to keep something.
He used all of his
4
face down spell cards. The Fallen of the Virtuous takes down Blazing Cartagia. The Ascendant summons back the Crocea.
What's that? Yeah, set.
What does he send?
Urgla has to set.
Oh, Urgla setting. Okay, I forgot Urgla was even in this chain.
Yeah.
It's
wait, another copy of Rahu? That's surprising.
Last was MST. Yep, and then you only get this. Yep.
Sure.
Yep.
What does that tell you about
here.
Pack's hand?
Yep.
I mean, I guess it just means it has Ketu in
I mean, it definitely means he has Ketu.
Chain link,
yeah.
That seems fine. Like,
so the Ascendance resets itself. The Crusade is going to add a couple cards, but
that doesn't matter.
In terms of defense, it's all gone.
Yeah, everything is face up now for Pac. Now, Crusade can add back from graveyard as well. Does he want to add back? I mean, it wouldn't make sense. Yeah, like.
But no, you might as well just get another copy, or just get Eldam, MST. Yeah. You want to leave them in your graveyard and get more copies, so you're just filling it for mandate to shuffle back later on.
Ketu?
And now we can activate that Ketu because you put the Crusade back on the field.
And this is looking bad for Zhao.
I mean, well, hopefully Pac has more monsters in hand that he can use for this.
I mean, maybe he. So if he just adds Lucius, right, and does Infusion summons, he normal summoned Blazing Cartagia, right? So you have to fusion summon. So maybe you just get 5 mana Infusion summon and add it back with Urgla.
Yeah,
he's going with Lucius.
Add Lucius fuse.
Okay, so he's gonna go for Gulamel here.
Maybe Secretarion now, so he can summon it back.
Oh, that's why he got the Lucius. Yeah, 100% Secretarion. That's what I thought he was gonna summon earlier, but now it makes more sense. So Secretarion.
I'm just wondering why he went for Rahu instead of one of the trap cards.
He went second, right?
Yeah, maybe he decided them out?
Could be the case.
No triggers.
Yeah, no, I think he just drew them all.
I don't think so.
Like, he said no triggers.
Yeah, I think he sided them all out. He has an infinite impermanence in his hand.
Yeah.
So I know he didn't draw them.
Effects, targeting.
Bold move. I mean, we saw Carl Menegot not with 0 of the drafts in his main deck, so maybe but he was playing more of a branded deck.
So he sides down to 2 Rahu, 1, or I guess that makes sense to just keep at least 1 Rahu in the deck to be able to activate something later.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You don't need to set 2 on the field, especially against the deck that's Mystical Space Typhoon.
Yes.
We're going to be able to bring back the, or we're just going to put back the Arthalion and summon back the Lucius here. Lucius will be able to trigger.
5 mana.
I mean, he'd rather put back that than the Urgla, right? Has to put back a dragon.
I mean, unless he finds a way to do 8,000, but yeah, if he can't do it, then he'd much rather have the 5 mana. But he needs to clean up if he's not going to finish him off.
I mean, he has no other monsters accessible, so he couldn't be able to finish him off, right?
Yeah.
Both players are playing with limited options.
You have Fallen Virtuous, right?
I have a.
Yeah, but the Fallen of the Virtuous is going to cycle itself. That Synth Albion, so he's going to have another copy of Fallen of the Virtuous. He has the Ascendant set.
And
oh, this is rough. Okay.
Doesn't even attack. Yep. Oh, man. Tough.
Oh, yeah. And then this will trigger my Cartesian too then.
No problem.
Yep.
Blazing Cartagia back to the hand at the end phase.
Pass.
All right, this might be Zhao's game to win.
Draw phase.
Making sure to leave the Crusade on the field just so that you can play around the Ascendants. We're going to be sending the Ecclesia and the Dark Dragon here. It's going to be able to get rid of another card. We're going to immediately destroy the Secretarion with the Fallen of the Virtuous.
Stand by main phase.
Yep.
Now he's going to follow that up with activating the Ecclesia in the grave, putting back itself in the Albion.
And then targeting here.
And hitting the Rahu?
Okay.
Sure.
And yep, you shuffle. Resolution. 5 mana.
Now we're going to be able to activate the 5 mana here.
Going to fuse with the Blazing Cartagia and the Lucius.
That's 2 spellcasters. You're just going to make another Arthalion?
Yeah.
And then just go ahead and use
Chain
Lucas
Link
to
1,
reset the Rahu,
targeting Warner,
and then add back the
Chain
Warner.
Link
Yeah.
2, Lucaris.
And just hope
Sure.
it's enough.
I mean, this feels like a war of attrition. You're playing the long game here. When you side out the traps in a matchup like this, I guess this is what you're going for.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's start.
No problem.
You know he has Eldom in hand, right?
Then
Like, so,
Will special summon effect.
yep, that's going to be able to...
Warner.
I wonder why he just didn't normal summon it.
Anything else?
No.
You can't Ghost
I will
Warner or
take
normal
1,
summon
3.
him, right?
Yep.
Yeah?
I
no,
mean, maybe he
you-
wanted to force out the
13,
Ghost
yeah.
Warner first so he could go into Varun.
Yeah, he's going to take some damage here, but not really consequential.
Effect to her.
Yeah.
Now Varun is
MSC,
going to be
yep.
able to
MSC,
grab a
yeah.
copy of Mystical Space Typhoon. He's going to be able to use that potentially on the Mystery Set, or just going after the Rahu
Yeah, no
again to set the mandate. Or he's going to be getting the Mystical Space Typhoon
And
from the
then
graveyard.
Will activate her
To do Reborn?
to reborn. Yeah.
Ascendance is going to use its Reborn effect, and he had Infinite Impermanence in the column.
He knew where it was. He set it there, so he's going to negate.
Okay.
But he has the Mystical Space Typhoon, so the Ascendance will resolve. But at
He
least,
does not get the mandate.
yeah, at least the Varun will be negated here
Is
by
that how
the
that works?
Infinite Impermanence.
That's the would it still dodge the imperm column? Or like how does that work?
Yeah, it's not in the column anymore.
Okay, so he's shading MSC target this, and then so if we resolve it backwards, MSC target this.
Destroy.
Yep. Okay. So it won't negate the column, right? Okay.
It doesn't negate the column at all. Or, you know, it still negates the column because
then
the effect
I
was
will trigger-
negated.
if the monster leaves, you don't like
Can you
doesn't
double
resolve
check
on the
that?
monster,
Okay.
then it wouldn't
They're
do the
gonna double
column.
check.
That's probably, I mean, like I said, it's the end of the day, so he's just making sure.
Yeah, does the card still consider itself as being in the column? Like, does it care about where it activated, or does it care about where it is currently? I would assume that because it's no longer in the column, it's not negated.
Me too.
May I read it?
Let's pull up Infinite Impermanence. It's been a while since I've had to pull up the card text on that one. But maybe there's like some
Think this
keywords in
column
there
is
that we
negated.
don't know.
Checks on resolution.
Yeah.
Right? Doesn't negate.
Okay. Okay.
Then I'll activate the effect
Yep.
here.
If this card is
We
set
have
before
an
activation,
exception
on
here,
the
right?
resolution versus the turn.
I will get
Yeah,
I-
no, it's just
alright,
spell traps
trigger
in the
the
column,
Eldon
not
here.
activated in the
Then I will
column or anything
get
like that.
Megala.
Yep.
And I will
That's what I
get an
thought.
MSG
So now it looks like we're going to be adding a copy of
graveyard
Magala here.
as well. And then I will
And Chant from the Grave.
special summon Megala. We have 2 minutes.
Special
And then I
Megala.
will
I mean, this looks like it's going
anything
to
you
be
can activate in
over.
graveyard.
No.
Pack has no cards
No.
left.
It's only Argala, but it's on my turn.
Sure.
You're good.
I will
Is
activate.
looking grim here for Pack,
Here,
but Zhao
targeting.
coming all the way from
And then I will
Brazil, playing
activate the effect here.
phenomenally in this match. Really showing why Radiant Typhoon is a deck you have to consider. My pick to win it this weekend, just saying. But this is making me feel better about my pick, is how when you see it in the hands of like a great player like Zhao, it's just so much fun to watch.
Link summon.
Yep.
Do you have any wind monster in graveyard?
Wind.
Any wind?
Yeah.
Just checking for a wind monster. Yeah, Ghost Mourner is a wind. So that gives him access to win the wind armor.
Oh no, the Ghost Mourner used against him.
Now this allows him to access something like Doom Eagle.
I like-
Velgar.
I like wind in this deck. You can search Sheena.
Yeah, like crashing the wind to search
Monster
Sheena
as
is
well.
like
Yeah.
another potent effect. Such an interesting wind link monsters that you have access to. We've seen Great Fly. As
I
also
love Great Fly.
sometimes you just need the damage.
It's
okay, you
kind of
gotta
like
get-
Mignon,
GG's.
right?
Yeah,
But
you
yeah,
gotta-
Pack knows it's over, and Zhao's going to take